Good morning, students. Students, today we are going to start the last poem of our syllabus, Aunt Jennifer's Tiger by Adrienne Rich. Students, as far as the question of this particular poem, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, is concerned, so in this poem, the poetess reveals the hardships and ordeals of Aunt Jennifer's married life. I'm just talking about the word hardship. You very well known the word hardship and ordeals. What do you mean by ordeals? जो मैंने वर्ड बोला स्टूडेंट्स ऑर्डिल्स, ऑर्डिल मीन्स अनप्लीजेंट मैरिज एक्सपीरियंसेस आर नोन एज ऑर्डिल्स. वैसे ऑर्डिल्स अनप्लीजेंट एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं, बट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर पोएम वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द अनप्लीजेंट मैरिज एक्सपीरियंसेस, राइट. सो द पोएट रिवील्स द हार्डशिप्स एंड ऑर्डिल्स ऑफ ऑन जेनिफर्स मैरिड लाइफ, कि वो अपनी मैरिड लाइफ में बिल्कुल खुश नहीं है. एंड the massive weight of Uncle's wagging man suggests that Aunt Jennifer feels the heavy pressure of the ordeals of her married life. Means the poetess has also shown that even a timid person longs to be brave, bold and dignified. The timid aunt expresses the longing to be unafraid through her tigers. मतलब उसने जो prancing करी है, जो prancing tigers हैं, वो किसको, एक पैनल के ऊपर जो टाइगर्स हैं वो फ्रीडम को सिग्निफाई करते हैं. लेकिन आंट जेनिफर की जो रियल लाइफ है उसमें शी इज़ ऑप्रेस्ड बाय, शी इज़ एक्सप्लॉइटेड बाय हर ओन हस्बैंड, राइट. इन दैट सेंस, सो द होल पोएम इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द सुपीरियरिटी ऑफ आर्ट ओवर लाइफ. मैंने बोला सुपीरियरिटी ऑफ आर्ट ओवर लाइफ का मतलब है एक तरफ आर्ट है, एक तरफ लाइफ है. आर्ट क्या है? आंट जेनिफर ने जो एक पैनल पे टाइगर्स क्रिएट करे हैं जो नॉन लिविंग टाइगर्स हैं, लेकिन वो फ्रीडम को सिग्निफाई करते हैं. और एक तरफ उसकी लाइफ है जो कि एक्सप्लॉइटेड है. तो वो कह रहा है कि ऐसी लाइफ से तो आर्ट अच्छी, इसलिए मैंने बोला आर्ट इज सुपीरियर देन लाइफ. वैसे तो लाइफ सुपीरियर होती है आर्ट से. जैसे नॉन लिविंग थिंग को हम कहते हैं यार चलो खराब हो गई कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन लिविंग थिंग को हम कहते हैं, ठीक है. इसमें उल्टा है. इन दिस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सुपीरियरिटी ऑफ आर्ट ओवर लाइफ, कि ऐसी लाइफ जो आंट जेनिफर की उससे अच्छी तो टाइगर की लाइफ है. कम से कम वो अपनी इस नॉन लिविंग लाइफ में कम से कम फ्रीडम को तो सिग्निफाई कर रहे हैं, राइट. सो द टाइगर prancing and jump across the screen proudly and fearlessly, whereas she is squeezed and frightened by her husband, right, in her real life, right. The poet underlines the fact of superiority of art over life, जिसे मैंने अभी बोला आपको. Students, as far as the question of the title is concerned, the title of the poem by Adrienne Rich is quite appropriate, you can say, because it is linked to the main idea of the poem. The tigers of Aunt Jennifer are not real tigers, right? They are not the real tigers. They are created, right? They are created in the panel with wool by the aunt herself. The denizens of the green forest look as bright as shining topaz. They look proud and dignified and unafraid. So students, in this poem the poet presents them as totally different from the personality of their creator. Aunt Jennifer feels encircled by the ordeals and hardships of married life. So students, she is terrified of her life, or she wanted to be free from that particular bond or relationship, right. Means students, throughout the poem the tigers remains in focus. That's why thus the title of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tiger is appropriate, you can say. So let's start the poem. Start it with the first stanza. See the first stanza. There are 3 stanzas in the poem. It's a small poem. Aunt Jennifer tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the man beneath of the tree. They pace in slick surely. देखिए मीनिंग मैंने लिख रखे हैं, यू कैन राइट इट डाउन. प्रेंसिंग, प्रेंसिंग होता है टू मूव क्विकली. जंपिंग को भी बोलते हैं प्रेंसिंग, जंपिंग का भी सिनोनिम है. देखिए इन द फर्स्ट स्टैंजा, एज फार एज द क्वेश्चन ऑफ फर्स्ट स्टैंजा, इन द फर्स्ट स्टैंजा आंट जेनिफर्स टाइगर्स प्रेंस एंड मूव अक्रॉस ए स्क्रीन और वॉल, राइट. Means in the first stanza the poet describes them as bright colored like the shining golden yellow topaz. They are the free inhabitants of the green forest and are not scared of the man standing under the tree. These tigers move about with a kind of grace, elegance and confidence. मतलब क्या कहना चाह रही है आंट जेनिफर? Aunt Jennifer's tigers are not real or living tigers. They are images created by, they are images you can say created by her own tapestry, right? Means in this particular stanza, Aunt Jennifer, who is held captive by the oppressed hand of a patriotic society, creates in her art an alternative word of freedom. मतलब जो वो खुद एक्सप्लॉइट हो रही है वो एक फ्रीडम का वर्ड चाहती है, और अपने फ्रीडम को वो किससे सिग्निफाई कर रही है? अपनी आर्ट से कर रही है. आर्ट में उसने जो टाइगर्स को पैनल्स पे बनाया है, द टाइगर्स रिप्रेजेंट्स हर ड्रीम्स, हर डिजायर टू बी फ्री फ्रॉम constant fear, fearless tigers who is bound by the constraints of married life. Constraints means the ordeals of married life. So in the first one you see, in the first stanza you see the agony of Aunt Jennifer, that through the medium of these tigers or her art, she wants to signify her freedom. Students, see the second stanza. Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool find even the ivory needle held to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's head. See, in the second stanza, Aunt Jennifer's appears to be creating beautiful images of the tigers by using wool, right? But she finds it quite hard to pull even the ivory needle. Means she is so terrorized and tortured that she is unable to carry the weight of the wool, right? Her fingers flutter. The uncle's wedding band seems heavy or on hand. देखिए, वेडिंग बैंड इतना हैवी तो नहीं होता, लेकिन यहाँ पे उसको हैवी क्यों कहा गया है? यहाँ पे वेट किसका है? वेट इसके बैंड का नहीं है, वेट है रिलेशनशिप का, क्योंकि रिलेशनशिप ऑन जेनिफर पर थोपी गई है. शी इज नॉट हैप्पी विद हर रिलेशनशिप विद अंकल, राइट? इसीलिए वर्ड आया है द मैसिव वेट ऑफ अंकल्स वेडिंग बैंड. The uncle's wedding band seems heavy on her hand. It suggests that she feels burdened with her marital responsibilities. She feels burdened with her marital responsibilities. Who is feeling burdened? Aunt Jennifer feels burdened with her marital responsibilities, right? Means she is oppressed by her own husband. Now see the last stanza, students. When aunt is dead, her terrible hands will lie, still ringed with ordeal. She was mastered by the tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. Right? The tigers in the panel that she made will go prancing. So, students, in the third stanza, in the third one, means the final stanza of the poem. In the final stanza, the poetess reveals a sad truth. What sort of sad truth conveyed by the poetess? The poet says that even death will not be able to release Aunt Jennifer from trauma she had to undergo during her lifetime. Kyun? Because her life will be a story of her ordeals, right? And the oppression that she was subjected to. However, the tigers created by her, right? The tigers created by her will be eternal. जो उसने tigers create करे हैं वो eternal है. Eternal means which has no end, right? And they always be proud and unafraid. जो tigers create करे वो unafraid है और proud ही है. And here we get a glimpse of an oft-quoted conventional theme in poetry, that art endures beyond human life. That art endures beyond human life, right? Means finally you can say, students, that perhaps the poet wants to say that the women themselves are creating these tigers, right? And they need to break their shackles and be unafraid like the tigers themselves. Tigers की तरह brave होने की जरूरत है. And one more thing that can be inferred from the poem is that Aunt Jennifer, who for long has borne the miseries she was subjected to, now longs for freedom from dominance and male chauvinism. From dominance and male chauvinism, ठीक है ना? Dominating society जो है और male chauvinism, जो male dominating society की है. So students, you see in the whole poem, Aunt Jennifer is very much oppressed by her husband. She is dominating by her husband. She is not happy with her married life, and she is facing the ordeals of married life, right? And through the medium of her art, means her tigers created on the panels, she want to signify her freedom, right? So I hope you understand the poem. It's a very interesting poem, and I also send the question answer of this poem. Thank you very much.